Welcome back to Universal Guidance. Before we start off your reading, I want to bring up these four main points to help you understand what I'm doing and to prevent from any questions to brew and also to not feeling confused after the reading. So, starting with the titles, as you can tell, I like to say phases of the moons, and that's because I do work with phases of the moons, and I want to sprinkle that on your reading to help you move through life easier. And that's because um unconsciously we are influenced by the moon. So when I'm doing these channelings, not only am I trying to pick up any important messages that you need, but also to take any actions you need um, during those phases to help you in your life. So, on a superficial level, I am telling you what you need for that week, but underneath it all, and in an unseen mystical world, I'm also um, giving you advice on what actions you need to take to fully harness these influences of the moons. So the new moon, the first quarter, the full moon, and the last quarter. And when I'm saying waxing moon, I mean the first quarter, and when I'm saying the waning moon, I'm saying the last quarter. So moving on to the second point, if you're familiar with the Toro deck, you already know what their names are and what their meanings are. However, the deck I'm using, the Enchanted Toru, there are three groups that have different names, but they have the same meanings. However, I like to um, what's it called? I like to use them for other reasons, but right now I'm just going to clarify what these groups are and what they actually mean in the original deck. So we have the princess, the prince, and the hearts. So when I'm saying the hearts, I'm saying the cups. When I'm saying the princess, I'm saying the page. And when I'm saying the prince, I'm saying the knights. And when I'm using the pages or the princess, I am saying I'm saying that you are receiving a certain messages. So pages bring um, messages to you, where the prince or the knights bring telling you what action you need to take. And the hearts are just the cups, and they mean like the original one. Just they bring up they signify the water element and emotional aspects within you or around you. Um, Going on to the third point, the kings and queens. So when I say kings, I'm saying masculine energy, and when I'm saying queens, I'm saying feminine energy. And what I'm suggesting is for you to be aware of who's giving off these energies. Because one thing you need to know within the spiritual community is that we acknowledge that we have both feminine and masculine energy within us. However, some are more prominent than others. And depending on the situation and environment you're in, we tend to utilize one over the other. So these energies are interchangeable. So it doesn't matter if you're a male or female. If you are a man, you can have feminine energy. And when you're a woman, you can have masculine energy. But like I said, they always change depending on the situation you're in. So when I pull out the card and I say, you know, these energies, I am depicting the energy that these person gives off. So keep that in mind, but also keep aware of them as well. In the fourth point, I want to finally mention, fourth and last point, is the reason why I don't the cards, bef- shuffle the cards in front of you guys before the reading. And the main reason is I am saving myself from the embarrassment of how I look and how I sound when I'm doing these. I've recorded before and I look so silly, and I didn't, yeah, and personally, I find it embarrassing. So, and the reason why I want to bring this up is because within the Torah community, we they have informed a lot of their readers that there are people out there that like to shuffle or pre-shuffle their deck and have things already prearranged just so they can be misled or give off information to manipulate whatever. But that's in very few cases. But overall, other readers, they know what they're doing, and some of them are comfortable with that. Some of them are very quick to pick up their the reading seat that their audience needs. Um, However, I'm not that way. Some take longer, and yeah, and I'm don't want to show you guys that. So yes, so bringing up all the points. Hopefully they're helpful and answer all the questions that you need for your readings, and enjoy. And let's get into it. Welcome, Libra, to your new moon reading. And this reading are for those who have their ascendant or sun in Libra. So we're gonna move on into the first row. We got the Magician, the Princess of Pentacles, the Three of Hearts, the Four of Wands, and the Judgment. Okay. So I see that you are creating something. You are creating something, and you received a message, or you're going to receive some kind of message of assistance. Someone's going to be practical and methodical, who's might be a friend, because I see the Three of Hearts, and you're going to be happy about it. You're going to be so happy about it. You're going to celebrate sooner than you should, but it's all good because it's giving you hope, kind of, in a sense, because they're going to help you clarify some few things and establish some foundation of some sort. Moving on, we have the Justice, the Two of Hearts, the Four of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. So yeah, not only is the Judgment cards there to like establish like foundation or like bring things into the clearance, but also we get the Judgment, which means it's gonna bring balance into your life. And there's something between you and this Queen of Pentacles. Someone who has earthy feminine persona, or someone who falls in the sign of Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, that you're definitely uncertain about, because you're holding on to something. Maybe you're holding on to yourself or sense of self, but you're trying to create, build some kind of bond towards them. But you know, or what you need to know is that allow them to help you towards this thing that you're trying to bring into fruition. You are, allow them, collaborate with them, contribute with them, because as iffy as you may feel towards them, they're gonna bring great things into this work. Okay, moving on, we got the Nine of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Prince of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Eight of Hearts. Okay, so this Queen of Pentacles might be a friend of yours, and it might be this friend that you're trying to bring into the work that you're trying to manifest. But you both may feel some type of way towards each other, because we got the Nine of Swords, which means you got some kind of fear, and then we got the Five of Swords, which means you got you feel some kind of like defeat towards them, or from them, or feels like some kind of like loss. And we got the Five of Pentacles. It gives you some kind of like an unease or unsettling feeling towards them. There's nothing that says it's something from the past or someone from the past. And the intuition card or the High Priestess is in here, so it's not telling me, there's something you need to be, anticipating towards, but it definitely feels that way. With the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, but either way, it comes to this Eight of Hearts, which means you got to move on from it. Move on. It might be like a fear. I don't know what it is, or I don't know why it is that you're feeling this way. Either way, you need to move on. You need to move on from it and let yourself shine. Allow yourself to be optimistic in a sense. It's so weird then, because you're happy that this friend is going to come and help you, but at the same time you have some kind of like feeling towards them, or maybe you're happy you're finally going to receive some help, but you did not expect for it to be this kind of person. But you need to set that feeling aside, put it aside, and put that feeling aside and just don't hold your back. Don't hold yourself from it. Or don't let it hold you back. Don't let it hold you back. So that's what I was trying to say. Don't let those feelings hold you back. I mean, yeah, and allow yourself to create this bond with them. Alright, we're gonna turn to the Crystal Keeper's Oracle cards to see what else you need to know. Cavalate. This is the third card that has popped up for other signs. You're the third sign that has received this. And I forgot the keyword, but I think it's like shadow. And well, what is it? Covalite. Yeah, the keyword is shadow. And basically, all right, I'm gonna go through what I said to the other two signs before we go on to the message. So what I see here is that you may feel left out in the cold. This Queen of Pentacles might have made you feel some type of way, but you need to know, but you see, she's at peace. Even though she might be freezing her ass off, she's at peace. She's watching all this scenery and all this beauty around her, and that's basically what it means, that everything you are perceiving, you need to love and accept it, because you need to live life and appreciate it. And yeah, so the message is, you are made as a complete person, compressing light and shadow, love and fear. Understanding, accepting all aspects of yourself will allow you to control them rather than have them control you. Leave no corner of your soul unexplored, and learn to embrace every piece you discover. To truly grow, you must learn to love not just the good parts of yourself, but also the bad, also those parts that you perceive to be bad too. You may not feel like yourself at this moment. Do not ignore this. Explore what it is causing you to feel unsettled. Sit outside with me and ask yourself how you really feel about a situation that is playing in your mind. What are you afraid to look at? What memories are you looking, or are you coming back? Have you explored what in your past is still affecting you today? Take time to reflect and listen to your intuition. It is leading you along the path of great self-discovery, self-acceptance, and personal growth. Okay, I guess just do not ignore these feelings. But reflect on it. I guess you do have to move on from it, but I kind of don't. In a sense that, like, you need to face these thoughts, these feelings you have towards this Queen of Pentacles, and figure out why you feel that way. You may feel threatened. You may feel, what's it called? Incompetent from them. That's making you feel insecure. Feel like you lost, or you feel defeated, or it's bringing fears, and maybe you're holding yourself back. But yeah, but let yourself shine from it. Like, don't reflect on it, figure out why you feel this way. Once you do, move on from it and let yourself shine. And because, like I said, if you, what is it, something about control? Understanding and accepting all aspects of yourself will allow you to control them rather than have them control you. So, and knowing how this comes into play or how this affects you can help you control yourself, better control yourself into better handle the situation better than you should. Like not allowing your fear ruin the situation, but allowing those fears to show you why you feel that way, and to be like, okay, maybe I should be vulnerable, let someone know how I feel, or I feel this way and maybe I should work on whatever it is that's creating these fears. You know what I mean? Like, for example, okay, like this card situation, right? So so starting this off is like I'm afraid of not knowing what I'm saying and not knowing the cards, right? That's what everybody's fear is. But instead of, not allowing that fear to make me not do this, I allow that fear to be like, all right, well, I'm afraid of not knowing and afraid of not reading these cards right. So I go on and study them. I go on and practice. I go on and master this in order for that fear to quiet down, so I can have that confidence to, better control the situation and to better, understand the situation better for now and for the future. So, yeah. I feel like I've been going on and on, but hopefully you understood and picked up what I was trying to say to you. So, don't hold yourself back. That's what I got for you, Libras, and I hope to see you next time.